everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing another Let's Talk video, and with me we have QDY, AAA, and hellsArcher. So, yeah.
Hello there.
The topic is future updates. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into hordes so we can get some gameplay here. So what do you guys think about, like, you know, we all know that player trading is gonna happen at some point because he said it, but like, what do you guys think of that?
It would be nice for me.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
I think we can all say
It's
that
going to be a good thing. And Deck is really creative, so I think that he's probably going to, you know, make it real interesting.
I think we can all say that we have an item in our inventory that we'd rather not sell because it's good for a different class. So yeah, so day and night, like, what do you guys think about the whole idea of maybe like having different times of day, like, you know?
I think you should save it for, like, map 2. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe like stronger
Day and night on map 2. Yeah. Day and night on map 2 would be cool.
What's map 2?
So summer, autumn.
Oh yeah, seasons would be cool. Except for the type of trees that Deck made on hordes are evergreens, so they don't lose their leaves during winter or anything, so that would be kinda, I guess, kinda useless.
But personally, as for me, the best thing that a deck could implement next update is just spawn fucking ESDs with more cheats. This is the best thing.
So when you guys first saw the trees, what did you think? Like, at first, like, what did you guys think?
Green is good.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I think it brings a lot of, it wakes hordes up quite a bit. And we needed that. It definitely brightens it up.
When I first saw them, I was like, what the heck are these? And then I got close up and I was like, oh, okay. So, they're trees, and they kind of look like the type of tree that I named myself after.
Oh god, those are trees!
Deck, I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm planting trees. What are you talking about, planting trees?
But there is no squirrels on trees.
So, like,
I want squirrels on trees.
That'd be cool.
Maybe some owls.
Just, you
Well, if you
randomly
put, like,
see
Christmas
this.
time, put Christmas lights on them.
Yeah.
Make Yggdrasil a big, huge Christmas tree.
But then what about the people that celebrate, like, Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and stuff?
By the way, Tass, your call was like scared me. I don't know, because I'm working on my UI right now. It was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh.
So soon you will be see the next update of my UI. Would be cool.
What do you guys think of, like, you know, maybe pets? Like, we know that on April Fool's Day, Blazing was like, yeah, we're gonna have pets. And we were all like, oh my god, pets, heck yeah, and then it turned out to be a prank. But, like, what if we did have pets in game?
I'm doing good. Internet.
Hells, I think you cut out.
Here.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, so, like, what do you think
I was
pets would be
answering,
like?
I think that it would be neat to be, I don't know. Like I said, Deck's pretty creative, so, you know, I don't know. I think it'd be neat if it did something. I think it would be neat implemented with gems or something.
Hello there, mycroft.
Hey,
How are you today?
Minecraft has joined us.
What's up, dude?
I'm doing well. Just got home from doing a bunch of stuff out in town.
So we were discussing, like, day and night, player trading, and pets and everything. So, what do you think?
How about gems? What about gems? How do you feel about that?
I don't know what purpose gems would serve.
Maybe, like, buying stuff, like, you could buy upgrades or something for your weapons specifically, or,
Yeah.
like, buy pets or something.
I do with them, but
Upgrades for high level weapons, that I could see, but upgrades for low level weapons, no, you change weapons too often.
Yeah, because then, like, maybe
Yeah.
they should make a max limit on how many times you can upgrade something. so it's not like you're upgrading sandals like 50,000 times, and then they become like deck boots.
Well, that's like what we had with the skill levels before there was a level limit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we would have somebody who had a level 100 first skill or something crazy ridiculous like that because it was only limited by gold, not actual player level.
Yeah.
So I think it would only be good if we limited it by player level as well, and with the same as the abilities. That way it would make more sense to the player.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, I mean like, has anyone ever wondered what goes in that spot? Well, actually no, we already know that it goes in the spiral spot. It's gems. But like, at one point I thought pets were gonna go there, but then the April Fool's prank happened, and it was like, yep, no, apparently that's not happening. Like, where would we place pets though? Because like, you know, you don't want to copy. You could easily just have them be an extra part of your inventory, and then them not show up or anything. Or you could have like a little pet cat just hovering above or below you.
Have crowd things to add it next to you.
Now is taking my freaking messages.
Or above, but I think you or being on the ground next to you kind of crowd everything.
It's kind of like sometimes I wish that we could actually see the armor on us, because I feel like if we got pets, because of that idea, Hells, it might make it so you can't actually see the pet, but maybe like have it invisible like the armor that we wear.
Right.
What if we were
I think
to be
seeing
able
the
to
armor would be cool.
What if we were able to see the armor, like, on us? How weird would that be? Because, like, we're square, and, I don't see that working well, because the graphics would get all distorted and everything.
I think it'd be cool to see our weapons.
That would be really
Well,
cool.
right now we have placeholder animations, according to the dev notes. But you see, once we do that drastically increases the game load, that drastically increases graphical glitches. So there are a lot of issues that go along with it, which is why Deck has been so hesitant, I would strongly suspect, in implementing something like that, because that's a really big change.
True. So what do you think, like, weather would be? Like, imagine getting snow and just... I feel like if they were to do snow, in order to actually make it look good, you'd have to make it so it actually accumulates instead of it just kind of snowing. But then again, that'd be a little bit difficult if you wanted to actually pick up items. Because if you made it realistic, snow is pretty... it covers everything. And you wouldn't be able to see the items dropping if you made it, like, legit, like, real life. Could, you know, be some really cool updates for hordes. I mean, the map that we saw, the one we showed in, like, the last Let's Talk video, that was pretty cool, but, like, do you guys see that crescent map being put into the game, or, like, do you think it'll just be...
Yeah, I saw that at one point. They just got rid of it in the wiki.
They got rid of it and they put it back up.
As far as, like, the shape of map, if that's going to...
I think they just
Still
should
an
just
idea.
stick with this map. I mean, Crescent doesn't really look that good. Should just stick with this one.
I mean, it'd be very limited movement because you would either move, like, curve right or curve left. So, but if you made, like, a really big map, you know, it wouldn't be...
I actually think that actually dependent on the size of the map, which it would very likely be a large map. That would be a very good map because it has all these different areas with a bunch of different mobs that spawn in there and a bunch of different EXP levels, and it has a base for it has a main base for Bloodlust and Vanguard, and it even has caves, and it's got canyons. It's got a lot of cool features that this map does not have that I think would be good.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to send this in the group picture. It's posted on the Horde Facebook, but we actually posted some concept art for map 2 not long ago.
Oh. Whoa.
Is a concept art for map 2 area.
Also,
So-
did you guys hear about the rumor about getting an update on December 17th? Like, Hells, do you know if that might be legit? Or if that's just like another rumor put around to get people hyped?
I Jack would say, oh, I'm gonna do an update on December 17th. And I say that because in QDY, the coding aspect, you cannot say I'm gonna have it ready on this day. Because you don't know. There's a lot that goes into it, and he
Updates
works
take
very,
time.
very hard. Very, very hard. No, I think if he was going to plan a big, huge update and say, okay, I'm going to have it ready this day of next year, maybe then he could release it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, and I'm not saying that all updates are going to take a year to do, because that's not the case. But say, oh, I'm going to do it on this day. So, no, I mean, I'm sure we're going to have one soon. Ed.
I mean, he's been pretty busy, so I wouldn't be surprised either.
All the time, Deck is very busy.
I mean, like, you know,
but
it was one update after the other. It was like, it was bags, and then it was the trees, and then it was, yeah.
then bags, yeah.
I couldn't even keep up with him. with
He
videos.
said recently, and actually it was yesterday, that I'm not going to mention the name, that was specifically told, and in turn I told everyone, not just that one player, but very soon we will have a new system implemented. Don't want to play legitimately.
Oh.
And that system will come with bans. It will come with to take care of issues.
Well, that's gonna be nice, because I won't have to worry about speed hackers killing me for no reason whenever I'm on, like, once every other month. I don't know. Hordes isn't very predictable anymore. You know, Deck goes for a while and he comes back and then updates it a lot, and then, you know, goes away for a little while longer and then comes back and does like an even bigger update, and I can't even keep track anymore.
Well, you have to look at it like this. Know the coding aspect of it, and you don't know code an entire game, but he does have a personal life, and it's not easy. Just go through it. A lot of, you know, it can get very overwhelming. So there are times when he needs to take. He needs to get away for a while. He needs to take time for himself. What?
Freaking battery
Yes, you did,
life.
Tommy. You're fine. You worry about your little 7-year-old self and quit trying to be the boss. But no, with all your leadership skills, go. Sit down.
But what other emotes do you guys think he's gonna add soon? Like, he made the dancing emote, which was pretty interesting. But, like, you know, what other
We totally
ones-
need a dab emote.
A dab emote. How would that work though? Because we don't really have arms on our little hands. So how would you make
Just
that
one,
motion?
just one arm goes out and one arm goes across the face. Oh. That would be kind of funny, but in reality, he's probably just gonna add some more dancing moves, maybe.
You know, we were talking in the last update about doing a respect one.
What would that look like?
Yeah,
Oh, we should totally do a bowing down emote where
that's what we were saying. That's what he was saying. Was, you know, you do respect, it would be like a bow down type thing.
And
It'll
then
be like,
could,
you know, like they do in cults, just throw themselves down on the ground, and just lay themselves down, and then get back up and lay themselves back down. That
yes.
could be
Like, imagine just, you see your comrade die and you're too low level to do anything about it, so you just bow down as their glitched dead body flies away.
Well, then you're worshipping the killer. But
Right.
True. My god, I just dropped an infernal ring. Holy crap. Oh my god, get out of the way, mobs. I freaking swear if you kill me. Pick it up. Okay, I got it. Okay, I'll go. Yeah. So, do you think he could add, like, bushes or something? Like, some different types of trees? So that way, you know...
Maybe some pretty little flowers. Just like little roses and tulips to grow.
Yes, just... you know what would be cool if, like, you could
See ya.
pick them up? If you could just pick the flower up and be like... and just walk around with a flower glitched in your hand and just, like, walk around and... killing mobs and
That'd be
there's
part
a
of the
flower on your
respect
bow. That would be pretty interesting. Oh, and there's a little...
that part of the respect emoji because I could see AAA walking around respecting everybody, throwing flowers at him.
Yeah, and like he walks around going and dances on everyone like some kind of, I don't even know what to call him. That would be appropriate, but I mean, you go and see people and they go like hells all the time. You're constantly violated by AAA just dancing on top of you.
I know,
And
I
you
know,
find
and
that
he's so
little
offended that I
bit-
say he's like, but it's a hug, and I'm like, no, it's a violation of my personal space.
Oh yes.
It's a sign of friendship.
Are you sure?
I just think it's funny that when Hells goes AFK and then he does it, and then Hells comes back and totally freaks out.
Yeah.
I'm totally not doing it right now.
And trust me, when Julia freaks out, everything goes. It's like
Oh my
explosions.
god!
When Julia
Sure.
freaks out, it's like an explosion. It's like you're in 5 places at once.
Ah.
As I can. I'm hiding.
Yeah, just you're gonna see AAA whenever they come up with the bow down emote. You're just gonna see him running around trying to find you hells to just
I know.
respect.
No.
You know, I think the first party that they'd have with the bowing
Hug.
emote would be a deck party. Just everyone bowing down to him, like a bunch of, I don't even know. Just the Yggdrasil tree turns into turns into a church. What if they made like a temple to deck? That'd be interesting.
We start a cult.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm proposing. It's one of
I'm
us.
not sure I
One
like
of
that.
us. It's like this. What the
My little self.
We're gonna make a cult, guys. If you want to join, hit the like button. And with this cult, we shall name the Yggdrasil tree the Temple of Deck. Oh, also new classes, guys. New classes. We haven't talked about that yet. They're talking about making a priest class. So like, and then I looked in the suggestions list, and there's a whole bunch of other classes. Like the Necromancer, Charmer, Paladin, Berserker, Assassin. Like, what do you guys think?
I would be excited to see what he does with the Necromancer. I think that would be cool.
Just summons mobs and summons those to go attack enemies.
It has a lot to do with like waking the dead and stuff like that. So it'd be interesting to do with that. We need a fire class.
A fire class?
Fireballs.
We've got ice. Got Windrush. Fire.
Yeah,
Wind.
then don't we need a
With the Necromancer,
don't we
though,
need some
that would,
breath classes
just
too?
imagine, like, you walk up and you're farming, and then all of a sudden, all the mobs that you would just kill just come back to life and mob you. And you're like, I just killed that, but then, oh, imagine,
It's like zombies and hordes.
That would be so trolly.
imagine having a Necromancer resurrect a golden king, level 99 multiple times. That'd be infinite farm.
I think
Oh,
I think that obviously they would put a nerf on that where you can only
Yeah,
resurrect once.
that would be.
You don't need infinite farm. You need to get a life.
That'd be true.
And probably like when you resurrect something, it'd be lower level.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like they can make a rule so it has to be at least 10 levels. Well, it has to be in your level, so like I could resurrect like a level. I don't know. Okay, what if they made it so you can only resurrect things that are 15 levels below you? That way, people can't just go and resurrect things that are really high level and just keep on getting things.
No, I think it should only be you can resurrect players.
I think that'd be more the priest thing though, because in most RPG games I've played, the priest is always, you know, the main resurrector. And then there's another suggestion here saying bomber. What would a bomber do in a slightly fantasy RPG? How would that work? I mean, that's more of a like I don't know. Definitely, I don't see a bomber coming to Hordes because that's just not Horde style. Like Necromancer and, you know, that kind of thing, that would be more Hordes, but like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, imagine in PvP, you're not doing well, and you just summon like a white lich. That would be pretty interesting. I see like an assassin, I feel like an assassin is more of a like, you know, I feel like the classes that we have, like adding a necromancer and a priest would be okay, but adding things like a bomber would completely get rid of the Hordes vibe, because this is more of like, you know, we have monster knights, we have archers and shamans, and that's all basically fantasy RPG stuff, and if we add a bomber in, that would completely destroy the vibe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And a paladin. A paladin, I feel like... How could they make a paladin without it being like so, you know, they'd have to nerf it really, you know, a lot, because paladins are like a mixture of, you know, a warrior and a healer, so I feel like if they were to do that, that would be a little bit too powerful for this game. Because you could basically heal yourself and not really die. That'd be like adding warrior defense to a shaman. And that would basically make them invincible.
I would make everybody my shaman.
And that wouldn't be very, I mean, I guess what they could do is make it so the skills are way less effective or something. So that way it's not like, you know, they're absolutely invincible or whatever. And the armor that they have is so obscure that it's kind of hard to find, I guess. And a charmer? What would a charmer be? Like, how? I've never heard. Oh, wait, no. That basically is self-explanatory. A monster, well, a person that, I don't know, that's weird. Berserker would be really cool, because imagine just like you're farming and you accidentally hit someone and they all of a sudden get really powerful and kill you. That'd be a kind of that'd be a little scary. What about skins, guys? Like, what about adding custom colors to your skin and like, you know, adding new designs?
I think that would be weird.
I mean, just imagine you walk around and you have this purple like.
You just have this rainbow skin, like everything's you just have this rainbow skin.
I feel like maybe
I think it would be neat if skins were added to like crowns. Like, you know how the top crown right now is a gold crown.
I want to turn my
do
crown
something
black.
like that.
that'd be really
My
cool.
obsidian, sorry.
I feel like what they could do is make it so certain levels you get certain skins unlocked or something, or like if you kill a certain
To
monster,
maybe
you can
implement
unlock a
that
skin.
with fame.
Yeah. So like,
Maybe implement it with the amount of fame for your crown or something.
I'm being attacked by a devil slime. Someone
so,
please
like,
help me.
There are many ways
Help
that they
me.
can do this. So like maybe make it so you have to buy the
Help
skin
you,
with
violate.
gems, or like make it so if you kill a certain monster, like it'll drop a chest and it'll unlock a skin for you. Or like,
This devil slime is violating me.
or like for like a level 1 player, if they kill like a certain devil slime, then it'll drop like a blue skin with a couple like white splotches on it or something.
I don't know what it is. Go do what you were told to do.
They can make
wanna-
these skins.
One of the best button in the game. UDY wins. Best button.
Make it so like you
Nice
can
job. Nice job.
make it so like when you hit like level
one, please.
85, you can like make your own skin, and then you just make a T-shirt that says like so and so is the best or something, or #1, blah blah blah. Jedi Trick is literally leeching my farm. That is not cool, dude. Anyway, like if they were to make it so you could design your own skin, I feel like some people would take advantage of that and make it really inappropriate. I mean, I could see that happening really fast.
I don't know that Deck would design your own. I think if he did something like that, pre-chosen more than likely.
Yeah. You kill a level 90 Lich, that's a Golden King or something, and you get like a deck skin that just says deck on it.
Yeah. Sure. Guess I'd be.
You just walk around with
People talk about they want quests added, and that would be a cool reward later down the line. Would be, you kill so many, 91 knights, or you kill in so many warriors, or
I feel like the only way that like, maybe for certain achievements that are like really difficult to get, you get like a very high level item or a rare item. Or maybe like for quests that are a little bit on the easy side, you can you get like maybe 10,000 gold or something. But I feel like if they made it associated with fame, that would make it so a lot of people are spawn killing again. So like if one quest says kill 15 shamans, I feel like people would just spawn kill again.
well, then you can't leave it on the side of you got to kill so many types of monsters, because those are randomly generated.
They need to get rid of bots. Bots are so annoying. They need to get rid of those things. I mean, sure, they give you good fame, easier to farm fame, but that moment when you're like 100 XP away from reaching your new level, and there's 3 warriors and 2 shamans attacking you at the same time, you die, you lose 300k XP, and like, okay, I'm done with life.
Oh, that's peachy.
The bots are
I feel
annoying
like the penalty for dying, like when you're like level 90-ish, is really way too high, because
I
people
can't
lose
imagine.
millions of
Oh my
XP.
gosh, I remember when I was 98. I was almost 99. I lost like close to 5 million.
Oh my god.
So mad. Oh god, I was so mad.
And also maybe like, there's like a thing in a game that I play called Phantasy Star Zero, where the items that you get from things are only ones that you can get. So like maybe that could also make it so certain items, like really rare items, only appear to the person that killed the monster for it. Because like Hells, you experienced this with a couple people where they took a widow from you, and yeah. So I feel like that kind of thing.
Wasn't that Quibbit that stole that widow from you, Hells?
I'm Just Me did it
Quibbit,
too.
yes, and then I'm Just Me did too.
I remember because me came to me and was really upset, and I was like, "Well, why are you upset?" And
But
she was
total
like,
jerk now because I have a really strong bow now. Really dropped the widow on my archer this morning, and I didn't say anything to anybody.
"Yeah."
Wasn't anybody on really anyway, but I just picked it up because darn it, let me tell you, 97 before I got anything better than a Hellfire. I had a Hellfire Warbow at level 97.
Dang. I have a Hellfire Warbow, but it's so bad. It's like, it's almost worse than my Skyfire. My Skyfire isn't that good either. I mean, I'm grateful that I even have a Hellfire, but it's a very, very bad one.
Yeah. Widow I picked up are not good, but it's the first one that's been in inventory on my archer, well, on my Vanguard archer. I think 3 in the inventory and 1 equipped on Ideal.
Yeah, I just feel like if he puts in player trading, I feel like there's no reason why he can't make it so the people that farm the items are the only ones that can see those items. If people can just trade for it anyway, I feel like there's literally no point in looting. Besides to get items that you can trade. But yeah, so...
Oh, hello there. Just passing by.
So, I can't think of any other topics, guys. You guys have anything else to add about updates or whatever? Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up, guys, cause yeah, we're running out of ideas to talk about. So definitely, yeah. So I think I'm gonna end this video here, guys, because we've run out of ideas. And thank you guys for participating in this video, and leave a like for Hells and mycroft and AAA and can't remember who else, QDY for participating in this. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment with some new Let's Talk videos, because we're running out of ideas, guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.